All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with our Captain's Draft 4.0 North American qualifiers. I apologize for getting into the game a little late. We had a crash issue. That's why you saw that black screen there for a moment. I was just getting back into the game, making sure everything was good to go. I do apologize for the delay as we are into the draft. It is game 3 of this series, Complexity Gaming having a great first game, then getting dominated by VG Gaming Storm in that second game. And they looked absolutely immaculate. They had a great draft. Complexity had a bit of a questionable decision in terms of the dazzle in the offlane. That didn't really work out. I didn't see what was really in the pool in that last game. Now we're looking right now at a Bane, Jakiro, Slardar, CK, Mirana, Undying for both of these teams. So CK safe lane, Mirana mid for Complexity, the Undying, the support role. They're looking for an offlane and another support. On the other side, Bane support perhaps for VGJ, Storm, Jakiro, Slardar. So Jakiro probably in the core role. Slardar, Bane probably supports. Could be a Bane core if you wanted to, but it's a lot harder now with the level 10 talent changed. So what are we looking for here exactly? We're looking for an offlane for one team and another support. And we're looking for a mid laner and a safe laner for the other team. So there should be enough available here. In terms of supports, there's Ancient Apparition. They will pick up the Enigma right now for Complexity. I think they might do Mu offlane Enigma. I think that's a really good choice. I think we saw that yesterday. Made a lot of sense. Complexity played it against Optic. I think Mu did really well in that game. He also built an Aeon disc, which was really strong. Eon disc. Eon disc. On the other side, though, VGJ Storm, again, they need that safe laner and that mid laner. There's like Wraith Key available. There's Lifestealer, which is always a good one. Weaver, Lone Druid, Ember Spirit for mid, Arc Warden, Monkey King. In terms of straight mid laners, like ones that we usually see, the usual suspects, there's not many. They could do Bane against Mirana. Not that that's a really great idea, I feel like. I don't know. Lone Druid could be fine. That or Ember, I guess, could be okay. Maybe not Ember against Mirana. Might not be that great, actually. I kind of like Monkey King or Lone Druid, but what do I know? They will go Ember. Okay, so I again, Ember Weaver. All right, good stuff from VG Storm. They'll have the safe lane Weaver, the Ember Spirit in that mid lane. We've seen a lot of different types of Embers recently, more of that physical damage than we saw recently with that like magical damage build, which is, they nerfed it into the ground a few times, and I'm not sure how popular it is anymore. What do they have to deal with Enigma's Black Hole? Just Fiend's Grip through BKB. That's about it. Wow, they have like nothing to cancel this Black Hole, actually, if he gets like a Lincoln Sphere. Other than Ice Path. Yeah, Ice Path is the big one. So you have to figure out, okay, do we get a BKB for the Ice Path and all the other abilities, or do we get a Lincoln Sphere for the Bane's, Fiend's Grip, and Nightmare? What do we do here exactly? I mean, I'm not even sure you'd even need that item. I think you probably will get it, but I could see an Ice Path canceling this. I could see a Fiend's Grip or a Nightmare canceling this. Potentially the Searing Chains as well if you get close enough, but we'll see. I mean, that's not even really the big thing about Enigma, obviously. Pushing, getting towers taken down, having some good utility, having some good items. You already have a lot of damage control along with it. I like the Undying pick. Now we're wondering what they're going to pick as their secondary support. AA is probably the big one that's still available, and I think it works really well with CK. In fact, I can't believe they haven't picked it yet. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe they just don't want this, and I'm missing something, and I don't know. Techies is available, by the way. It wasn't banned out like it was in every other game. Is there any chance Complexity pick Techies, and then they just, like, lose? That would be pretty funny. Now it's AA. I was like, there's no way they don't pick this hero. I really wanted to, like, I didn't even see Techies was available until, like, the last, like, 10 seconds, and then I got super hyped, and I'm like, no, there's no way. There's just no way it's happening. And, of course, there was no way. I bet they gave it a good hard look, though. That took a while to pick up that A. I'd like to thank Andrew for bringing me a cup of coffee. I feel much better. I'm still a little bit, you know, but this is a hype enough game that I'll be good to go, folks. So, and this is just our first series of the day. We have a best-of-5 grand final between Immortals and VG Storm after this. Or not VG Storm, excuse me, Immortals and whoever wins this series. VG Storm haven't won yet. Nor are they. I don't know why I said that team. I think either team can win. It's not like I favor one draft over the other. In fact, actually, I think I like Complexity's draft way better. I like CK and AA together. I think it's really strong. Plus, you have an Undying. I just feel like the lanes are way better for Complexity. Like, really good. I guess, though, Bane, Jakiro, Slaughter is not bad for VGJ Storm. But again, fighting into an AA CK is like really tough. Anyway. We'll see how this game turns out. Complexity going down in that second game rather handedly. Again, they tried something with the offlane dazzle. It didn't work. Whether it was an experiment, whether it was a mistake, whether they had an idea and it didn't work out the way that they wanted to. Doesn't really matter. That game's over. For now, what does matter is this game. This one game, this essentially best of one series now as it is. And we'll see. It's not going to be easy. Complexity versus Vici Gaming Storm. VGJ Storm, rather. Jakiro starting out with 2 mangoes. The HP regen is going to be nuts. He's up to 4.1 right now. He's in there. They will smoke up together, moving down towards bottom. This is the first time I think Complexity has been split up. This time they're going in 2 different directions. They have an Undying. Very good at fighting at level 1, but he's not bottom. And Vici Storm are kind of just waiting for the aggression from Complexity, but it looks like they're going to have to wrap all the way around. Or they're going to have to wait on it. They might just go aggressive themselves and try to push up towards that bounty rune. Looks like that's going to be the case. Flea's going to lead the way. He has the Slithering Crush. Jesse's going to spot him. He's going to run. And they're going to lose this rune. And then immediately Kyle's like, all right, let's go take the other rune. He doesn't know where to go. He's getting... What? Kyle? Hello? He drops the ward first. Maybe Complexity just give away the other rune over here. I'm not sure. They don't have anybody running it now. Kyle's running. I don't think Kyle really cares if he dies. But there's nobody over there, so he's going to find that this rune's going to be almost free unless they can get there in time. Oh, he's not going to go for it. They're only going to get 1 rune, maybe. That is not good. Unless Kyle goes over there. Okay, good. Kyle's running over. It's going to be 2 runes aside. No big deal. All right, I got really concerned there for a second. Yesterday, we saw a team get 4 runes. I think it was like Vici or somebody did it in China. It was nuts. Anywho, it is going to be the Chessie Z-Free combination mid. We've talked about this before, the fact that it could go mid, and I'm surprised that it's going to. It's going to be Ryoya and Stan King here against this, and that's not fun. I guess they want this Mirana elsewhere for Limp in the top lane. They want to get a better matchup against Snake King. Kyle took a lot of damage already with Dual Breath. But he should be fine. He's going to be able to regen up with the Tango. Mid lane, a lot of damage being done to Ryoya. He is going to salve up. Chessie had to use the Chaos Bolt to try to secure the kill. He will get Brain Sapped in the meantime. Salve is canceled, but goes most of the way anyways. Moo's going to get Slithering Crush. The Enigma, he's got Eidolons. I like Enigma this patch, actually. I think he's going to be a lot better than some of the other offlaners, and I can't wait to see more of him. Especially if you're very comfortable playing the hero like Moo is. All right, Complexity in terms of CSing off to a fast start. Kyle, oh, the decay stacks. He's up to 12. The amount of damage he's doing to Snake King. But again, he has mangoes, so it isn't even real. He only needs to use like 1 tango, and he's just like, that's fine. Just needs to be careful about getting auto-attacked. They will rotate up Flea, so they're going to leave this... Weaver alone bottom, which makes sense. Weaver should probably be fine. Moose shouldn't be able to really kill him or anything. The harass begins anew for Kyle. Look at the damage. Look at the swipes this Undying is giving him. Snake King needs to be careful. Giving a lot of space for Limp because of this Undying, who's just owning in that lane. And Enigma's got 8 last hits. I think this is a very good start for Complexity, but who knows? Maybe things will change. Lee will pick up a bounty rune. Did they just literally get every bounty rune? VGJ Storm just got every bounty rune. That's a classic. Oh, come on. Well, I almost caught it. My apologies. First blood will go the way of the CKAA as expected. He had a DD too. Is that even fair? He's a mango. He could go again, theoretically. Now he just got his bottle too. You need to be very careful if you're Ryoya. And here we go. Reality Rift coming in. Enfeeble does come out 1 second stun, but, I mean, it's a lot of damage being dealt. One more auto attack. Bottling up. Another Chaos Bolt. Not in time. Ryoya's going to make it away. He has his own bottle to heal up. And just not enough range from Z-Freak with that last auto attack. Very close. Good attempts. He will walk back home in the meantime. Moo now top farmer. Top CS. Speaking of top, 12 last hits for the Limp. Mirana. No. So yeah, I mean, they're getting some good farm on the Jakiro 8 last hits. They're getting good farm on the Weaver 15 last hits. They're getting good farm on the Ember Spirit 13 last hits. It's actually way more even than I gave him credit for at this point in the game. And that Enfeeble is being quite the nuisance to Chessie. Z-Freak just got like every single one of those last hits, by the way. Shout outs to him. And they're going to go back. Cold Feet, Chilling Touch. He's got plenty of the Flame Guard, but he's taking so much damage that he just gets destroyed. So much for that Flame Guard. Chilling Touch is pretty good against that, I've heard. They, like, destroyed him. My God. He TP's back, though. He's ready to fight again. The Bane is gone back to the well, so he wasn't there to help and throw out an Enfeeble. He doesn't even have Nightmare, so he wouldn't be able to save anybody. And this is, they have the Ember Spirit to deal with the CK illusions, but that's kind of it, unless they build, like, Maelstrom on this Weaver, which they might eventually. Chessie's Invis, wow, he's rotating at level 3. Chaos Bolt comes out, what is that, a 1 second stun? Arrow misses. Still gonna get the kill, maybe Reality Rift coming in, the Starstorm, maybe not. They're gonna try to dive this, the Soul Rip will get the job done. That was almost dangerous. Now they're gonna dive onto Stand King. Brain Sap comes out, 2 second stun. Decay, Kyle gets a double kill. And Complexity get a pause right after and say, hold on a second. We need a moment. We're styling too hard. All right, let's get back into the game. That's exactly what's happening. By the way, if you take anything I say in that connotation, like that tone, seriously, I'm sorry. I have very bad jokes. I'm also extraordinarily tired and sick. Not really, but... The Limp will get dual breathed. He has 1 leap, 2. Now it's out, but Flea won't dive. Yeah, this hero's ridiculous, honestly. Triple leap is, I'm going to call it pretty stupid. I'm going to be honest with you. I think it's pretty dumb. And even so, this hero is still not picked every game, somehow. I don't know. I guess there are just certain things about the hero that you would prefer to have other heroes for. But triple leap is pretty ridiculous. Yeah, it's just... I mean, Flea is, like, in the perfect position. He's got the crush ready, and then... Oh, 2 seconds stun on mid. There's going to be the Cold Feet, Chilling Touch. Ryoya is dead again. Good Sleight of Fist. Actually avoids the Cold Feet proc, which was pretty cool. But it doesn't matter. It's ownage. It's 5-0 for Complexity. They have a 1k lead only, which is surprising. Feels like it should be more. Kyle is absolutely destroying the top lane. He's, like, 4 last hits on top of the fact he's only level 3. Meanwhile, the Enigma is the top farmer bottom lane. He has a Soul Ring now. He's Black Hole ready. They actually, I'm pretty sure he could get a kill on Ritsu if he has Eidolons, if he has 6 of them available. He can literally just get a solo kill. So he even drops a Sentry. He has no Soul Ring. He just popped Eidolons up. Ritsu's looking for Z-Freak. Oh, got the bounty, Z-Freak. And he might find the haste rune. It's going to be close. Nice. Well done from Z-Freak. And Ritsu now is to leave empty-handed. Meanwhile, top lane, they're going to find Flea. The Tombstone comes out. The Nightmare coming in. Flea's going to get dropped down. Potentially, these zombies are going to do the work. No, they get killed at the end. Can't quite find it. But now Kyle is just manning up. They'll get the kill into him. They will turn a 1-for-1 trade. Starstorm coming out. Stand King will not make it. The secondary hit from the Starstorm. Now they've got the Ice Vortex, and Snake King is getting chased down. He's got wand charges and a salve. Limp has no mana for an arrow. It's a 2-for-1 trade. They rotate a lot of heroes. Meanwhile, Chessie mid lane almost going down to Ritsu, who came through with Shikuchi and Geminid attack plus Swarm. He's able to make it out in time. Now it's 7-1 with a 2k advantage for Complexity, and they are firing on all cylinders. The CK is the top of the net worth. Moo is starting to push bottom lane with the creeps coming in. They have a glyph if they want to use it on the creeps, but they're not going to. Kyle is going to try to leech some experience bottom, I think, and maybe Moo goes somewhere else. 6 Eidolons. They need to be careful. Ward's going to spot out Sin. Oh, they're smoked up. They're smoked up. This could be huge. They're trying to fight this. This is a bit of a bait. Midnight Pulse dropped down. They've got Black Hole. There's the Searing Chains, the Slurring Crush, and now moves really far up. Dual Breath coming in. He can't use it. He knows there isn't an Ice Path, but it's too little too late. He's going to get dropped down. There's 4 heroes there, and that smoke was perfectly timed. They're going to get ooh, so he's dead for 25 seconds. The biggest kill they could have gotten other than the CK. I guess the Mirana too, because she's second in net worth for her team, but that is exactly what they needed for VG Gaming Storm. And they might even find Kyle. Yep, they're about to find him. I'm pretty sure he's dead. Slithering Crush, although he can get a couple of double decays to keep himself alive, perhaps. He does. There's the Soul Rip. Yes, Tombstone, will he drop it? He thought about it, I think. TPing in is going to be Moo. Too little too late, though. Flea is just moving pretty speedily. He is out of there. All right, so, I mean, VGJ Storm, they get a couple of kills during nighttime. Very good stuff there. They don't really stop Chessie from farming. He's still doing really well, but Ritsu's doing the same on the other side of the map as Z-Freak's now getting chased down by him. Chessie bottles an Invis Rune, which is always dangerous. We've seen it earlier. Limp on treads Aquila. See if he picks up like Dragonlance or Manta or something. And Moo's first item, we don't know what it's going to be. No quick buy yet. But he's going to just take some ancient stacks, or rather just camps, not stacks. Ritsu looking for Limp. He's going to leave himself out of trouble. And Ryoya, this is the man that has had the roughest part of this game. He's not that far behind the Enigma. He's only like 600 gold away. That's good news, I suppose. But he's had a rough go of it. He might die. Malthus, Tombstone drop. There's Black Hole. They don't want him to remnant away. He had the Flame Guard up, but he's still going to fall. The last tick of the Black Hole able to do the job. And that's what you want to use the Black Hole for. Solo kills at the early stages of the game. You know you're going to fight too much anyway, so it's fine. Ritsu, they're going to look for a backstab now, and maybe this is going to turn sour for Complexity as Moo's in a lot of trouble. And they're going to get both of these kills, it looks like. Kyle is going to get chased next. They rotate everybody in. Now everybody's coming in from Complexity. Here we go. Chessie, 2-second stun. This is going to be Eidolon's doing the job. Kyle's still getting chased down. The arrow, it hits on Ritsu. They're going to have the follow-up. The Starstorm, big kill coming in from Limpid Complexity. And Snaking is going to be next. The Chilling Touch, the Cold Fingers. They're doing too much damage, and Snaking is going to get dropped. Moo gets a double. The Eidolons from beyond the grave doing some serious work. Complexity. They're back, baby. After a disastrous game 2, they take a giant fight, and now what is a 4K net worth lead? They get 1,000 gold, almost 1,100 gold out of that engagement where, well, Undying, he gets a lot of it. Kyle is feeling pretty strong now after that fight, and I think the rest of them are as well. Really good stuff from Complexity there. And they're not done. Ryoya getting Midnight pulsed up, taking a lot of damage. Flame Guard is still going. Needs to be careful. Look at that damage. Ryoya needs to back up. He's got a bottle. Mu, though, might get chased down. Remnant in, looking for the Searing Chains. He's got a raindrop. Ryoya, you can't do this, buddy. You have no more Flame Guard. Malthus is back up. Instead, he's going to turn it on to Snaking, but Flea now looking for Mu. Slithering Crush to come out. The Macro Pyre drop down. He's got a salve. Ice Blast will come in. It will miss. It looks like it'll hit on Ryoya, but it won't be the impact they were looking for. Very good gank coming in. Complexity too late with the smoke from Z-Freak and Kyle. Every hero is top lane other than, of course, Ritsu, who's in the mid lane right now. Looking for more. Flea, Slithering Crush coming out. Kyle, Moonlight Shadow to keep him up for now. Where's the rotations coming in? They're rotating in the CK. Chessie thinking about fighting, but a smart back call from VGJ Storm. And in the meantime, Limp will take the tier 1 tower bottom. So despite them losing Moo in the top lane, I don't think he's really concerned. He takes the tier 1, now building into the Manta style. In the meantime, Chessie's doing really well. He has Armlet almost done. And again, Complexity, yeah, they lose one hero. Moo would like to have his Midas in the near future, but it's going to take him a bit to get there now. And Ryoya is catching back up. So almost at bots. Scan will miss. They'll trade tier 1s. Z-Freak is pretty far in. They've pinged him out. They know that he's here, it looks like. I believe Z-Freak is dead. If he can make it out of this, it would be a miracle. Sand King almost saw him. They're still pinging him. Yep, they see him now. He's definitely dead. Meanwhile, mid lane, looking for a kill onto the Jakiro. Ritsu TPing in. Needs to be careful, trying to chase after Kyle. There's the Geminate. Chessie might be able to get a 4-second stun off. Reality Rift, it's a 3-second stun. Is it going to be enough? One more auto attack. Time lapse gets off just in time. Ritsu still takes a lot of damage. This is the problem with Waver. He gets blown away by CK at the beginning of the game. If he has Armlet, that fight is easy for Chessie, but not quite there yet. He has it flying out now. Ritsu really cannot afford to get caught again. You got to take the tier 1 tower. He cannot get the deny off. Chessie will get the last 10 on the tower. All right, Complexity. I see you. And it's almost go time, my friends, for complexity anyway. Oh. All right, to stretch a bit. Man, Z-Freak's feeling pretty good too this game. The fact that he can get a Midas. Woo. Look out, baby. 1,400 gold for the Enigma on Moo. He is getting closer and closer to that Midas. Complexity, they'll have the late game, essentially, if it does get to that point. The Ember Spirit might be tough to deal with. They don't have the Midases on the cores like the Mirana or the CK, but like I think that's not really an issue. It shouldn't be anyway. Ritsu and Snakey roaming together, trying to find somebody. AA would be the perfect target. Oh, Ritsu's been spotted by a range creep. Z-Freak going to get hit up by the swarm. Ritsu's going to dive this. Arrow will come out, and it's going to hit on Stan King. Ice Blast coming in. The cold feet. Uh-oh, Ritsu. Z-Freak's still alive, and Ritsu's going to get dropped down. Z-Freak with the bait, Limp with the follow-up. The arrow, the Starstorm was there. They can't even get an AA. Z-Freak is feeling pretty good, although the Remnant's in. He's got the raindrop. It's not enough damage, and Ryoyo needs to be careful now. He's got a Remnant away. That is his last Remnant on cooldown for 30. I don't think they could find him. Arrow will sail in the wrong direction. Oh my god, they commit so much to that, and they can't even find a Z-Freak Ancient Apparition kill. Woo, baby. Oh, Ryoyo? Give me that rune. He's got it. Easy. Maybe he gets Kyle? Uh-oh. Kyle's taking a lot of damage. Nah, he's fine. Jesse came up and he was like, all right, I'm out of here. See ya. Reality Rift. There's the Chaos Bolt. 3 seconds stun. The air will hit. See you later, Ryoyo. Next is going to be maybe Snake King. Pops the Macro Pirate. Jesse. Phantasm avoids the Slithering Crush. They need another Reality Rift. They don't have the vision for now. On the other side, Nightmare coming in. There's the Fiend's Grip. They've got to get a Chaos Bolt off. They'll get Z-Freak, but Snake King's going to get blown away. Ritsu might be next. Do they have another stun? They do, but he can't get it off in time. Now the time lapse out. Good Scoochie away. We'll make it out for now. They're still going to chase him. Ritsu on the ward, but they have no way of getting there. Arrow maybe hits it. That would be hype if he did, but they're going to just miss it wide to the left. And still, it's going to be like, I think, a 2-for-1 trade where they get Ryoyo out of it. They almost got the Jakiro. Good glyph as these illusions are going to work on the tower, but even so. Lee. Oh. Almost got him. Hello. Hello. That was a nice play from Chessie. He made sure he waited on the Reality Rift until the Slithering Crush went. Really good stuff. Tombstone was dropped mid, and Snakey was trying to push the tower, I think. That's going to be negated pretty quickly. Macropile will go. It'll do a little bit of damage to Kyle, not much. Just trying to clear out the wave, I think, more importantly. And Chessie now almost has enough for Blink Dagger, and then things get even more dicey. They've been kind of struggling to chase Ritsu a couple of times, but once he has that, he just kills him instantly. Ice Blast's going to come in. It'll hit onto 2. Ritsu has his ultimate still ready. Air will miss wildly, but they'll probably find Sand King. Cold Feet, Malefice, dead. Even when they get a kill, it's still a trade. Complexity now 6k up at this point. And Ritsu needs a lot more farm. He's not even at Dragonlance. He just finished his Dragonlance. Nice. Oh, Chessie. This might be too much, my friend. He has a regen rune. He's got Armlet. He's donezo. Nice. Good kill there. Very good kill that they needed desperately for Ritsu. That was huge, actually. The amount of gold that he just got is considerable. Kyle getting chased down. He'll get the soul ripped off, but he's still done. Vici finding 2 heroes, and Ryoyo now getting involved. Arrow almost hitting Ritsu. Just sidesteps it narrowly. Ritsu will take some damage from the Starstorm. Manta just about done for Mirana. Black Hole hasn't been used since the beginning of the game. Ice Path coming out just to make sure Moo can't follow up. And Chessie is back alive, and they want to make something happen with this Blink Dagger other than him getting bounty runes and dying. What's bigger is there's going to be a Blink Dagger now up in the Slaughter for Flea, which means maybe Disaster for Complexity, if you can get off some good crushes. It's going to be very difficult. Yep, Battle Fury as expected. Meanwhile, top lane, Fiend's Grip coming out. They're looking for Moo, very tanky. And Sand King is probably dead. Nightmare, Arrow, see ya. Good attempt, but under the tower like that, not easy. Moo's actually pretty tanky, all things considered. Ooh, good Shukuchi. They needed vision there. Chessie throws up the Chaos Bolt. Can't get it off in time. All right, this Invis rune can start doing some serious work. They're going to smoke up, though, and this Invis might break it. I don't know where Z-Freak's going. His Midas off cooldown. I think he's going to go use it real quick. Nice, he did. I knew it. Snaking would be a nice little easy target here. They have Blink. See ya. 4-second stun plus Ice Blast. Goodbye. It's another kill for Z-Freak. Meanwhile, top lane Limp trying to push in. Ryoya trying to chase, but I don't think he can get anything done. Remnant, another leap available. Moonlight Shadow comes out. There's the Searing Chains. Manta's out of it. That should be the end. They'll dust, though. He's got another leap ready. He's trying to man-fight Ryoya. They will get off the arrow. Flea almost getting the Slithering Crush off. Another leap away. This hero is disgusting. And he's looking for Ryoya, almost getting the kill. There's going to be the Searing Chains. Flea about to drop. He'll get one kill. Limp was godlike, but now Ryoya takes that kill, and that is so much gold that he just got. I'm sure of it. 1,000 gold for Ryoya. My lord. That is Battle Fury coming soon all of a sudden. Look at his net worth now. Seemingly out of nowhere, he jumps up. Limp just, even with 3 jumps, stays perhaps a little bit too long. Not that he couldn't really have done too much more there, I think. And what was a 6K lead is now down to 4K. Now you have to be a little concerned if you're Complexity. Moo hasn't really gotten involved too much. He's had Black Hole for a while. They've just been farming, essentially. They're looking for an Echo Saber for the CK. I don't know if they need to wait anymore. They have, if they can get some detection, they can kill this Weaver rather easily. They can kill everybody rather easily, even Ryoya. But here comes the smoke from Vici's side, from the Storm side. Complexity look like they might do the same here if they're waiting on the high ground. They might run into somebody. There's the reality of snaking. It's a bit of a bait here. Good Yule Scepter, Chessie. Slithering Crush, he might be in trouble. Ice Blast coming in. There's the Ice Path. Good Phantasm for now. He's still in trouble, though. Getting chased down. The Sorp coming in. On the other side, they found the Bane, looking for more. There's the Maleficent snaking. No Yules, no Force Staff. He's going to get dropped. Double kill for Limp. What else can they find? Up at the high ground, Ryoya got a Remnant in. He finds Chessie. They've got Black Hole. They're going to use it. Any way to cancel this? I don't think so. A lot of damage. The arrow's going to hit, and that'll be another kill. Now Ritsu on the back lines. They should have some detection available, but no way with the CK to lock him down. With the CK dead, I should say. They only have Malethus, but... All right, Chessie will die again, so at least there's that for Vici Storm. But again, another good fight coming in from the Dire team. Moo is Corrosive Hazed up. They're looking to go for the Crush. They'll find it. He's got Medallion. He's pretty tanky. Ritsu trying to fight this. A lot of damage being dealt. Corrosive Haze doing some serious work. Solarp comes in. Ritsu still trying to chase him down. A couple more auto attacks. They drop the sentry. They need something to stop this, and, well, Moo's just going to go down. It looks like Ritsu gets a dominating spree. He's so fast. He's an Arcane Rune, so he can get Shukuchi literally every 2 seconds, pretty much. Z-Freak's going to die as well. Oh, please don't let this happen. They're just falling one after another. A double kill for Ritsu, who's now at a mega kill spree. They just fed like 1,000 gold to that Ritsu Weaver. That is unbelievable. Man, the Arcane Rune was so good. I was wondering why I was Shukuchiing so often, but damn, that was sick. You just literally got 900 gold from that fight alone. Not what you want to see if you're a Complexity fan. For Vici, they still are in this game, clearly. Ritsu continues to be tough to deal with. If they kill the CK, they have no way of disabling the Weaver. If you can get Chaos Bolt into Reality Rift, he's dead. 9 times out of 10, he's dead. If you have heroes there, I should say. Ryoya about to run into a creep wave, maybe. He might just back. Chaos Bolt. Could be a nice kill. They have an arrow. Oh my god, they just didn't have the damage. Flame Guard's too good. And guess what? Vici Storm are into Roche. They have a Desolator. Plus Corrosive Haze. This thing is falling fast. And Vici Storm are really trying to get their way back into this game, into this series. My god. This could be huge. Black Hole down for another 50 seconds. They have no idea this is happening. Absolutely none. Z-Freak doesn't have his Ice Blast up. Roche is gone at this point. It's already dead. That is a problem for Complexity, and Vici Storm with the great moves around the map have done a great job keeping this game close. And it gets closer still. Sneyking continues to shove the waves out, force people back. Ryoya is able to remedy it away. Chessie popped the, I think it was an Illusion Rune. No, he popped Phantasm for that. That's not great. He just cannot do enough damage to kill the Ember Spirit right now. Got a lot of armor, to be fair. The backstab potentially coming in from Vici Storm, waiting for somebody to walk up to the high ground, but that's not happening. Chessie is pushing mid. Will they make the move? They're going to smoke up, and here we go. Vici Storm, this could be a huge fight for them. Black Hole is up for Mu now. They've got Tombstone. They're going to run right into them. Ritsu, his smoke will break. Shikuchi's going to come in. They'll dust him up. It will hit, but on the other side, 3-second stun. Ice Blast going to sail in. Metal hit onto one. Sneyking also gets hit by the Trill. Ritsu trying to do whatever he can here. Reality Rift, they're going to blow him away. That's just Aegis, though. A lot of damage being dealt. Ryoya coming in. Slurp now out. 1-for-1 trade. Buyback coming in from the Bane. Ice Path coming in. 3-second stun. That'll be onto Flea. They need to bring him down. The Sleight of Fist. Double kill for Ryoya. Looking for Chessie. He's going to get a double kill himself. And so far as a 2-for-2 trade, they buy back into the Sneyking. Ritsu is just going unchecked at this point of the fight. CK is still alive. He's able to make it out, it looks like, on the other side of the engagement. Now Kyle is next. Dual Breath coming in the Ice Path. Triple kill for Ryoya. And again, they have to use a lot of buybacks there for Vici Storm. So we'll wait for the fight recap and see what it says. Who wins that engagement? Looks like the gold is going to go in favor of Vici Storm, but 2 buybacks used, and it's a 3-for-4 trade. So it's really close. I mean, it's pretty much a wash. The biggest issue is, again, you use those buybacks. But it's still early enough that it shouldn't really matter. If they can get a tier 2 out of this, then yes, I think this is probably favorable for Vici Storm. Echo Saber now up for the CK. They'll drop the Macro Pyro and just peace out. No reason to stay. All right. All right. I think they need some armor. Against this Desolator, Corrosive Haze, Battle Fury. Armor might be the name of the game. Although Ice Path is really the thing that's been locking them down. That and Searing Chains.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And Complexity will smoke up. Still with a slight 2.5k advantage. They'll make a move into the jungle. Ryoya would be the perfect target. Like, literally the perfect target. They're about to see him too. Stun? No, Chessie! Nobody saw it. It's okay. Shh, chat. Don't tell him. Daedalus done for the Ember Spirit. Ryoya. What an awful start he's had. All of a sudden, to the top of the net worth he goes. And as an Ember Spirit with boots of travel, you kind of expect it. And Complexity slowly slipping away their chances of winning this game. They have not really done much. I mean, you could see the gold graph. There was this period of time around 15 minutes in where they were just dominating. And then since then, they've just about lost a lot of heroes. They haven't gotten too many fights. They haven't necessarily lost the game or lost too many engagements. But, like, still, it feels just like they're getting outplayed. One of the few heroes that is true strike now. Ryoya has picked it up. Level 20 talent with Battle Fury. Daedalus makes things a lot easier. As I think there's a Solar Crest on Mu, which, you know, something you got to deal with. And we haven't talked about Limp, but he's got a Diffusal Blade, which makes a whole lot of sense this game against the Weaver and the Ember Spirit especially. Although, again, remember, it doesn't dispel anymore, so... Oh my god, he Sleight of Fists right as Chessie blinks in. That's got to feel so bad. It's happened like 3 times now. And Vici Storm feeling pretty confident about this top lane push. They have a DD rune on the Weaver. Just go for it. Come on. Watch how quickly this falls. Ritsu, I swear, you're going to kill this thing pretty much instantly. Not instantly, but it's going to do a lot. Look at that damage. There's no glyph. But he's got it back. He doesn't want to get caught. Oh! Well, I was just singing Ryoya's praises. And he gets destroyed. And that might be enough to lead into a tier. He's dead for 60 seconds without buyback, but they have to defend top in the meantime. This is a bit dangerous. Again, Ritsu still with a DD. Glim, they're going to use the glyph. Now they're TPing home. Complexity will take the tier 2. They can't push high ground because they're still all TPing now. They're going to move top instead. Flea and Ritsu also on their way in that direction. Moo needs to get involved. He's got to get some of these black holes off. Chessie will take the tier 1 top. That's a lot of gold they just gained. Ritsu is right next to Kyle, who time lapses away. Heading a different direction. He's just sitting in these trees in the woods. Way late. Roche respawn may respawn in 2 minutes and 20 seconds. It's important to note that. Very close game. Kill score-wise, 29 kills for Complexity. It's a pretty absurd number for only a 6k lead. And at one point, it was a 2k lead just a second ago. Gem has been picked up for Flea. Maybe this is the item that they're looking for in terms of getting map control back, because there's a lot of vision here from this Dire team. Some very good wards. And he de-warded one already, so that's great. Good attempt on the arrow into Ice Blast combination. Won't actually hit, though. Oh, Black Hole. Ryoya is going to get caught and killed. There it is. That's what they were waiting for. Finally, they get something going. The Moonlight Shadow gets the kill. And now what can they get done with this? Roche still a minute away at least from respawning. Can they find a push? They might take a fight bottom for Flea. Ooh, Tombstone drop from Kyle. It doesn't get off the decay or anything to stop his blink, though. So that's just a waste of a Tombstone. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what you can actually accomplish with this kill. He's down for 46 seconds. They get a little bit more space to breathe. That's it. BKB for Moo might be the big item that they're waiting on. Ritsu now finally building in the Lincoln Sphere. I was surprised he didn't do this earlier. Chaos Bolt and Reality Rift are the only things that really can kill you. I mean, in tandem. Even if you can just get Chaos Bolted and you don't have Reality Rift or vice versa, you're probably not going to fall. Lincoln Sphere is probably your best item here in this situation. There is the BKB from the CK. Gems on both sides. Lincoln Sphere now done for the Weaver. So he's got that huge item. Man. I don't know. It's all of a sudden an AK lead for Complexity seemingly out of nowhere. That arrow, oh my god, that arrow was hype. And I believe Snaking is dead. That was so hype. And he just did so much damage too. Oh my god. Meanwhile. All right, all of a sudden, 2 kills. Maybe they get something done with this now. They have to maybe defend bottom from Yuria. Roche, still a minute 40 away. Ryoya is going to take the tier 2. Maybe threaten high ground. Are they going to go for a push here? I like this play from Complexity. They could just maybe win outright. They have BKB on Chessie's got a Phantasm. Sleight of Fist, Battle Fury. Oh my god, the illusions are already dead. Oh no, that is a problem. Battle Fury is so good with the Daedalus. My god, it actually does so much. But Reality, he is able to remnant back. Chessie's still taking a lot of damage. Top lane, the tier 3 tower is going to get taken down by Ritsu. So tier 3 for tier 3. Ritsu continues on looking for this ranged Rax. That's not good. Slithering Crush onto 3. Here we go, trying to find the Malefice. BKB's pop, they'll get Fleet, but that's just 1 kill. And they're going to trade Barracks again. This is the second time this series is going to happen. They'll try to back, but it's already too little too late. Ritsu's taken at least 1 building. Lem's TPing home. Oh, and now he gets the A on disc as well. Hello. Okay. What? Call me? Oh. Well, go ahead. It's right there. All right. Anyway, back into the game we go. 17,000 net worth for the Ember Spirit. He has an Aeon Disc now. He has plenty of farm. And Blink and now Rapier is his next item, apparently. This is pretty hype stuff. VGJ, despite being down 8k, they're making some furtive moves. Taking down that Rax top lane. We'll have Chessie. BKB back up in 5. That was his 10-second BKB in that mid-Rax. Roche is the key point of contention. See if they can't find something here. In the pit we go. Arrow's going to sail. Misses Stand King. Just a whiff. That's very, very sketchy place to fight for both teams. Buyback status is really the important thing now. Both teams have a fair bit of it. Biggest hero that doesn't have it is probably Limp. He's 1,000 away. He just bought his butterfly, I'm pretty sure. Fighting mid, they're going to take down Swindle, or excuse me, they're going to grab Snaking. Mega kill spree for Chessie. This will lead right into Roche. No buyback for the Jakiro. Now you have to fight 4 versus 5. This is Aegis and Cheese, not Refresher Shard. This is not third Roche yet. Ritsu's going to try to finish off top in the meantime. And Ryoya is just pushing into bottom. This is so dangerous for Complexity. They might lose so much more. They have to TP back Limp. Now Flea getting cold feeded up. He's in the river. Ice Blast will miss. They'll defend the bottom lane. They've given up on top, it looks like. A lot of damage already being done. The Glyph is on cooldown for a little bit. Arrow will come in. It hits onto a range creep. Ritsu will take the building. Almost denied by Limp, but still, it'll be taken by Ritsu, and he moves out. Now, back down bottom. Ryoya is going to take another tier 3 tower as well. Sleight of Fist coming in. One more auto attack. There it is. And, okay. Yeah, they got Aegis. They got Cheese, but they lost a lot for it. A building, rather 2 buildings. One in top, one in bottom. Real good stuff there. Okay, Vici. I mean, they've done a really good job of just keeping the waves pushed in. Again, bots Ember. You have a Weaver who can move around the map very quickly. He's not even level 25. And when he gets to that point, he's going to be really hard to chase down. You have the Jakiro, who's also doing a really good job split pushing. Anyway. Mech coming out for the Enigma. Guardian Greaves finally as well. He buys it out full, I believe. He has his Cheese and his backpack, and they're ready to push down mid. They might just try to finish this game. Top is pushing in. That's not a huge deal. I guess tier 4s are there, but they're looking for Snaking, or at least that's where they're headed. He's probably dead, I'm pretty sure. Liquid. Oh, good blank. They have another leap available, but Snaking's already pretty far. Arrow's going to sail. Won't hit. Limp might go for another leap here. Instead, they're going to see Ritsu. The courier's going to die. Yes. And didn't get off the invulnerability in time. Assault Cuirass now done for the Chaos Knight. That's the armor we were talking about earlier on in the game. Blink for Ryoya to make sure his life is easier. Now it's Rapier time, apparently. He already has the Demon Edge inside of his inventory. They're actually ahead in terms of buildings by a fair margin. But Complexity still have this 8k lead. A lot of the gold that is really going their way is from the Ember Spirit. Meanwhile, Chaos Bolt comes out. It's a 3-second stun. He's going to get Aeon Disc, and that means he's fine. Aeon Disc is pretty good against CK, it seems. Him and Sven are probably the 2 big targets. So Aeon Disc keeps him alive. This is actually a really good Rapier game because of that item. Top lane, Flea is invis. He's going to blink himself out. They were looking for a target, and all of a sudden, now they might be the ones that get turned on here. Kyle's got to run Stand King as his Fiend's Grip at the ready. Ice Vortex for Z-Freak to speed on out of there. They're scanning. They won't be able to scan successfully. Now the Eul Scepter coming in on the other side. They have found Chessie. The arrow will sail. Shouldn't hit. They're blinking away. They're trying not to fight this. They don't want to fight into Aegis and Cheese. Very good plays from Vici jamming Storm just to make sure they get out of trouble. So they're moving together. They're going to try to finish off this tier 2, but in the meantime, Ryoya is just split pushing bottom, and he's like, all right, well. They might be able to do enough damage to kill him. He's level 24 at this point, almost 25. They're going to take down the shrines for complexity and get some extra gold going their way. Now a 9k lead. Stan King maybe going to try to stop some TPs here, and we'll see if he can. They're at the bottom racks. Chessie needs to be careful. He has a TP on cooldown. They're TPing back, but this is bad. Limp's in trouble. He's going to have to leap away. He has no buyback, I believe, and he was super low as well. Buyback status, he actually does have it. Ice Blast coming in. On the other side, they found Stan King, who was trying to cancel TPs. Vici Gaming will not be able to take the racks. It doesn't look like a lot of damage being done to the range racks, which is huge. Now Z-Freak looking for more. The Ryoya Ember Spirit up top. Now looking like he wants to buy this Rapier. He has enough money for it, but obviously no buyback if he gets it. Here comes Chessie. Jump in. There's the stun. And he's just immediately out of there. I think he got Aeon Disc off, and he was fine. Yep. There's just nothing you could do. And you need like a black hole for this kill on Ryoya. You absolutely have to have it. That's the only way you get the kill. Here comes Ritsu. Up to the high ground. Time lapses. Range rack stays alive. No glyph needed.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's middle barracks.
Ryoya. All right. Chaos Bolt. We're looking for Rayada Rift. Flee in trouble, so they're in Crush coming out. Cold Feet won't latch him down. The Guardian sprints too much. Now they're going to find the Undying who's slept up. Tombstone getting dropped. Limp's found Flea. Next is going to be Snaking. Eula Scepter coming in. Nobody at the base. Not yet anyway. Now getting away. Blink just out in time, and Snaking will make it through. That's the Aegis gone, by the way. Just something to keep in mind at this point. Still bottom's going to be Ryoya. Split pushing like crazy. Rapier not done yet. He's got the... he's going second Daedalus. He decided not to go Rapier, and Ryoya is going to push up to the high ground here and see what they can find. These racks are starting to get hit up. Moo. Can they find the kill? Maleficus comes in, but he immediately remnants away. And this game is starting to get very interesting. Bots now picked up for the Chaos Knight. Pardon the sound in the background. We have some heating work being done, but not much we can do about that. So, Scythe is the next choice for A, which I never thought I'd say the day. Meanwhile, they get Ryoya. Oh my god, they actually killed him. Chessie found him. They killed him finally. How did they bring him down? Did he just like instantly destroy him? Because he has... Oh, Aeon Disc must have been on cooldown or something. I'm not sure how he would have killed him otherwise. I wish I saw it. Refresher's the next item for Moo. And Chessie, ooh, good nightmare from Stan King. He almost got killed with the Chaos Bolt flying at him. The Hex is now done for Z-Freak. He's got to start getting involved. They really want to finish off another Rax here, but it's not going to be easy. And as Ritsu is split pushing, and he could just go for this Rax bottom pretty easily himself. Fiend's Grip comes out, and that's huge. This is going to stop Chessie from moving high ground. Nightmare comes in. There's the buyback. They were trying to avoid this, but they had to use it. Now the sleep on Kyle. He'll probably fall, but I don't think that's a big concern. Respawn timer is pretty low at this point, or should be. Flea sprints himself away. Ritsu now in the bottom lane. They finally get Kyle. On the other side, Flea's going to get dropped. 1-for-1 trade. Ritsu probably backs himself up, as they know they're all rotating bottom. There's Chessie here. Oh, this game. Excellent. I'm going to mute my mic real quick. All right. So we have... What do we have exactly? 14k net worth advantage. 2 Daedalus is on Ryoya, by the way. I thought he was going to go Rapier. He's got it queued up again. He's like, this time I'm going Rapier for sure. For sure. Don't even worry about it, guys. Easy. Limp working on a Satanic. He's got a lot of items. Anyway. We're back in. I think we had a bathroom break. That's probably what we were waiting on. Ooh, the nullifier from Ritsu. Okay, what is this going to do exactly? So, dispel, mute. What items need to be muted? BKB, probably. It's pretty good. Maybe Greaves and BKB for Moo. Well, they're going to use it here, probably. Yep. Wow, he actually made it out. He actually survived that. Butterfly's pretty strong, apparently. Now they're really looking for something. Lincoln Sphere is broken. He has to time-lapse back. Z-Freak, I think, has a gem. Arrow's going to come in. The triple arrow. Oh, my God. It almost hit Ritzy. That would have been hype. The Swarm comes out. He's caught in between a rock and a hard place. There's the Hex. Shukuchi now. Chaos Bolt dead for 86 with no buyback. He just bought the Nullifier. They're going to try to go mid, but Flea takes down the creep in the mid lane, so the bots isn't going to be there for Limp. Oh, he should have waited. He just needed a half second. He'll instead push top lane for now, but what can they get done in this 80-second span of time? Probably not much, because Ryoya is split pushing bottom again. The fact that there's no tier 3 here, the fact that this Rax is already really low is very disconcerting if you're Complexity. It's just so hard. I mean, Flea's in the base already. He's hasted up. He's Shadowbladed up. He's waiting. He's waiting to see if anybody comes back, and it's going to be moved. They're going to try to go on him, potentially. I'm not sure. They might just back. Everybody needs boots of travels this game. They only have 2, though, for Limp and Chessie. It's actually so bad. Meanwhile, top lane. There's the Fiend's Grip. Chessie's in trouble. BKB popped off in time. He's going to use the Phantasm as well. They need detection. Z-Freak, they're going to instead use that Chaos Bolt onto sinking the Bane. Ice Path coming in. Z-Freak, he's going to find a gem just sitting there. I think they missed Searing Chains too. Wow, that's actually... Nope, they had the Slithering Crush. All right, so I thought he was going to get out. There's going to be 2 gems now dropped there. And they're going to find both of them. That is unfortunate. And that'll do it for that fight. And Ritsu's back up at 5, so... What have you accomplished exactly? Not much for Complexity. This game's going to go for another hour and a half, I feel like. I'm sure of it. I am sure of it. The only thing that makes this game crazy is the Refresher Shard, and it looks like VGJ Storm might get it. Moonlight Shadow's going to come out. They pick up another gem for Kyle. They're going to run right into the Bane. Bane is, I believe, dead. Oh, good Nightmare. He had a Sentry. They want this Roche. They're about to get it. This is going to be Aegis Cheese Refresher coming out for VG Gaming Storm. Who will get the Refresher Shard? Somebody pick it up. Stan King. I don't care who it is. Flea grabs it. It's not the hero you wanted on, but that's all right. He'll give it to somebody else, I'm sure. Who was actually good with the Refresher Shard this game? Bane? It's not like they've... I mean, maybe Jakiro, I guess. I don't know who you actually... Does he still have it? No, he gave it away. It's, yeah, it's on snaking. That makes sense. It's the only person that I think would work, especially if he gets a double Hex. That would be huge. Yep. Thanks, you too. All right, VGJ Storm, 45 minutes in. We'll see what happens next. They have quite the disadvantage, at least in terms of numbers. It's actually only 11k, and at this point of the game, it's not much. Stan King's dead, by the way. I mean, he's mega dead. Say goodbye to that gem. Kyle's like, are you kidding? I just bought one. What's wrong with you guys? Can you stop killing them and just getting the gems back? What's your issue? This is actually the best place the lanes have been in a long time. Complexity have done their job and keep the wave pushed out bottom. And now they can force a fight at this tier 3 tower with Phantasm. Although, again, against Ryoya, it's not really going to do much. Sleight of Fist coming out, the Searing Chains. He's got a heart, so Chessie now might just back up regen with the heart a little bit and then go back in. Watch this kick in. Boom. Immediately, like, back to full HP. Heart's pretty good, guys, or so I've heard. Chaos Bolt, 2 seconds stun. The arrow hits as well. They're going to find the Aegis. That's it for now. Moon still, or rather, Moon still has this black hole at the ready. What else can they find? Reality back in. They get off the Hex in time. He's able to force away. They're still looking on this tier 3 tower. Slithering Crush comes out, but that's only on to Zephyr. In fact, it misses. The Ice Blast coming in. They'll take the tier 3. Here comes the Phantasm. They need to be back away at this point. Zephyr's going to lose that gem, who gets just blown away by the Slutty Fistirian chain combination and the amount of physical damage coming in from Ryoya. He's looking for more, trying to find Kyle. He'll get earned up. Another arrow going to hit onto Ritsu, but they're going to back away. On the other side, Bash Moo. The TP canceled. That's a problem. He has cheese still, by the way, doing a lot of damage against Flea, but he is going to get blown up by Ryoya, and all of a sudden, Complexity lose 2, and immediately TP back home to deal with the top lane and how it's pushing in. Oh my god, this game. All right. Where do we go from here? You know, the unfortunate thing about that furnace guy is that my room doesn't actually get heat. It's like the one room that blows cold air into it. And I wanted to ask him. And I didn't have time. I wanted to, but let's hope he fixed it. You too. You too. Some Jax film shit right there if I've ever seen it. Anyway, that's not important. What is they'll finally take... You know, I didn't know there... I had completely forgotten there was a tier 2 tower alive for the longest time.
Dire's bottom shrine is under attack.
All right, damn it. Focus. You still got a game on our hands, and it's a good one. 48 minutes. They'll smoke up on top of a ward. In case you guys didn't see it. If you're VGJ Storm and you're feeling pretty good, I think you just back. If you're VGJ Storm and you're feeling ballsy, just fight. Obviously, they're going to do the latter. No reason to do the former. Or, former, not the latter, excuse me. Switch those two around. That's what I meant to say. Stan King refreshed. I don't know what. Or, what did he just refresh?
Radiant are scanning.
I guess he just didn't want it. Did he literally just use the refresher orb just to... have it? Did he use Fiend's Grip recently? What's happening? They're going to go for a smoke play, and they're going to try to find something. Chessie, Moonlight Shadow, he's going to break the smoke. So they're in Crush. That'll find him. Now he's going to get caught. There's the Fiend's Grip. He's in trouble. Still alive for now. Heart keeping him up and tanky. He's going to pop the BKB. They'll blow away. Now Snaking. The Jakiro's dead. There's going to be a good Ghost Scepter coming out. Now Stanking. Hexed up. He'll fall. Buying back on Snaking. Double kill for Chessie. Dead for 53 is that Bane, which is great. They'll get the gem back again, because why not? And they have to go defend. Limp is going to TP up top. Deal with this as he gets his Maelstrom coming out too. He has bots back on cooldown for another 40 seconds or so, but should be okay. What can they get done? It's... I mean, Bane doesn't even really do that much in this situation. You still have to back up if you're Complexity. And we might wait for the next Roche, which is 2.5 minutes away at least. They still have a cheese on Enigma. I don't know if... I hope he knows. Like, he has to, right? He's like, oh yeah, she's been here forever. It's fine. Ryoya doing the same thing he's always done. Split pushing bottom. And into the racks he goes. Moo looking for a black hole, but the Remnant comes out. Ice Blast sails in too little too late. Not that it would have mattered. Honestly, it's so hard to blink black hole against this Ember Spirit. You have to get a setup stun for it, I'm sure. And even then. Shiva's guard is now done for, said Enigma. He's super farmed. A lot of this gold is coming from the fact that he's up in farm. Like, it would have been even otherwise, but the Jakira's too far behind. Flea looks to be dead. They're only really losing supports. I think they've only lost, like, Ritsu once in the last, I don't know, like, maybe 10 minutes or so. Nobody's really died recently other than these support heroes. Maybe an offlane. Like, Snaking's died a lot, but whatever. He's pretty much a support at this point anyway. All right, Ryoya. Are you going to ball man up this time? We're going to find out. Snanking's dead. Nice crit. Easy. Ritsu split pushing top. There it is. He actually went for it. He doesn't have buyback too. That's crazy. I guess if he dies, he knows the game's over anyway. Actually, it might not be. Oh, by the way, his Aeon disc is in his inventory, so he can still get blown up. Did he put the link into there too now? Ember Spirit is just as susceptible to death now if he doesn't have the Lincoln Sphere, and he will put it back, which is smart. But he trades a Daedalus for a Rapier. It's not actually that great of a trade, all things considered. Bottom lane, Rax getting taken, though. Complexity. They can finally get some work done here with these supports both down. Flea is back up. Chessie. They'll take the Melee Rax. Not that big of a loss. Now the Hex will come out on Namu. The Ice Path will hit up onto him as well. Drop the Nullifier, but Ritsu doesn't do enough damage. They might try to turn this around. Chessie still has Phantasm. They don't have Limp. Something to keep in mind. He should have... he has 10 seconds before he can bots in, but he doesn't have any mana, so they might just not want to fight. I think that's why they didn't re-engage there for Complexity. At least that's my thought process on it. They're going to try to wrap around, though. Z-Freak is in trouble. Ice Path. No, Dual Breath. Now the Ice Path will hit up the Solar. He's actually pretty tanky for an A until he gets hit up by Ryoya. Moo's got Black Hole. Can he get it off? He's looking for it now. Pops the BKB. They'll blow away one. He actually doesn't use it because they just kill him so fast. On the other side, it's going to be a one-for-one trade. Ryoya doing some serious work. BKB is now down for 56 seconds. They're looking for somebody. Flea is in these trees. They're going to see him. He's going to get glimmered. And killed. Reality rifted in and dead. 70 seconds. And now this might be the opening for Complexity. Both supports are down for at least 30. No buybacks in either of them. Tier 2 tower would be what they want, but, I mean, look at the wave. They want to also get this Rax bottom, but that's probably not going to happen. Maybe they can... Oh, they don't even have Phantasm. They can't... There's no way they can backdoor this. They buffed backdoor protection. Or I'm just wrong. Limp does a lot of damage, it turns out. That's insane. That probably shouldn't be a thing, but I guess Limp is very strong right now. It's like top in the net worth, pretty much. He's a Mjolnir, too. By the way, Roche is up again. 53 minutes into the game. I have to TP back home and defend the tier 4 towers. Moo will do that. Watch how fast this dies. Actually, not that fast, all things considered. Snake King is heading over there. This could be a big defense. In fact, Complexity know they can't do it that fast. They have to back out. They don't have Moon, or do they have Z-Freak. And suddenly, an opportunity arises for Vici Gaming Storm if they can take it. But they're already heading back down towards bottom, kind of. Ryoya is TPing in to that lane. And I don't know, man. This is getting to that point where anything could happen. Buyback status is really the biggest thing. And Radiant just don't have any except for Ritsu. Ryoya is really close, though. Alright, I like this. I like Aeon Disc more than I like the Lincoln Sphere in this situation. I like him having the Rapier instead of one of the Daedaluses. He's building 2 more, apparently. And they're going to try to push bottom, and they need to be back home immediately. They might just lose this lane of Rax. Limp's here alone. I don't know if he knows the rest of them are here. He's about to die. This is going to be Aegis. Fiend's Grip comes out. He's going to get caught and killed. That's just Aegis gone now. They might need to back. Ice Path comes out. There's the Nullifier. Chessie looking for Ritsu. They don't have the vision, though, so they cast Bolt and Reality Rift miss. And as soon as he gets to the Aegis, he loses it almost instantaneously. At some point, somebody's got to try to buy Necro, maybe? I don't know. Oh, Refresher Shard on Chaos Knight. So, double Phantasm's pretty good. Maybe not in this game because there's a giant Ember Spirit and his Sleight of Fist does 1,000,000 goddamn damage. Multi-shot Sacred Arrows, easy. What other good talents do we have? I think we're getting to that point. Plus 1.25 second Ice Path duration is pretty good. Limp cannot afford to die again, and he might. Slithering Crush. Uh-oh, he's got Satanic. I don't know if he's going to be able to get it off. He's done. Limp is dead for 100 seconds. That's the biggest kill they could have gotten for Vici Gaming. Finally, finding something. He just is too squishy. He gets dropped almost immediately every time. And this is with a Butterfly and a Satanic and a BKB. He just can't get off all of these items. And now he's got no buyback. That's down for 7 minutes and 40 seconds. The rest of his team is looking pretty good other than the AA. Who cares? Now a refresher orb for this Jakiro. He's got double hex. Double every ability.
Radiant are scanning.
All right, complexity 57 minutes in. They really have not been down in the net worth ever in this game. They've always had an advantage. They've just had a tough time finishing the game off, quote unquote. There was a point where they were really leading by a large margin, and then Ritsu just took the top racks and even that bad boy right up while they were taking bottom, or rather mid. And complexity, they've got to find something. I don't know what it is. Vici J keep these waves pushed out considerably, and it makes it so hard for them to actually get anything done. Of course, mid with the mid melee racks and range racks gone makes things easier, but that'll get pushed out again. Flea is just walking around. Chessie looks like he's blinking and found him. You will see him in a moment if he can. Flea comes out and tries to clear this wave, which she might. Moon Shard for the CK. No Moon Shard yet from Mirana, as she had to buy back there a moment ago. Moo is should have enough money for a refresher, but he hasn't really been using black holes, so that's the crazy thing, is that they've not really been in position to give them a black hole to use. Oh my god, Kyle's got reincarnation. He's got reincarnation. He made it, level 25 of the Undying. The dream is alive. It's alive and well. In the meantime, Ryoya might get caught. Chaos Bolt, 4-second stun. Aeon Disc, Remnant away. I wonder if you could shift Q that. One would assume. Now he puts the Lincoln Sphere in. Yeah, that's the smart play. So use the Aeon Disc when it's up, then Lincoln Sphere when it's not. And just keep swapping it. Complexity starting to head across the opposite side of the map. In the meantime, Ryoya continues to split push. I almost feel like Complexity just have to commit to something big. Because they're going to get out split pushed. Like, they're going to lose this Rax. I think they don't even care. They're going to find at least Flea. Can't force to the high ground. That's a nice kill. But he has buyback. Glyph comes in, and then the Remnant comes away immediately. And just... this is going to happen over and over and over and over and over again. There's not really anything you can do. Although it gets a lot easier because if they can get this range Rax, then things get a lot easier. Then the waves push out a little bit harder in Complexity's favor. Push every wave out for Complexity. Buyback status aplenty. All the cores have it except for the Snake King, Jakiro, the Weaver, and the... Or rather, not the Weaver, the Mirana. 60 minutes. There's just a gem sitting here, by the way. I don't think anybody cares. I think everybody has so many gems at this point that it doesn't really matter. Actually, the Dire have 3 gems. There's a gem that if they want a gem, there's one right here. Nice. You're welcome, Light of Heaven and crew. Just kidding. He's probably not here. Can they try it again? Now Ritsu's taking over the bottom lane farming. He's the one that has to deal with it. Snake King. Oh my god. Z-Freak. Oh, found him. There's a Hex. Cold Feet. Ice Blast. Good force away from Flea. Still in trouble. Reality Rifted. Chaos Bolt. 2-second stun. Easy kill. Bottom lane. Ritsu going to go to work on this Rax. BKB. Limp trying to fight. Ryoya coming in. He's going to remnant away. Now they've got Stan King looking for a Fiend's Grip. He's about to drop. Flesh Golem. Again, Kyle, remember, he's got the reincarnation. Don't know if they used it. All right. Snaking dead for 100 with buyback. Bane dead for 50 with no. Siege creep coming in. Ryoya is going to finish off this Rax. Finally, bottom lane has been taken by VCJ Storm. And now all that's left is mid. But maybe we see a fight breaking out here. Shiva's guard coming out. Moo. Time lapse. Can't get off that black hole in time. Bots 2 have been picked up by the Mirana. It's not on cooldown, so she can use it. They've already lost that building, so at this point, there's really no threat unless they go for tier 4s and try to end the game. I think Complexity could take a fight here. Chessie will jump in. The Lincoln Sphere active is going to be on him. They're going to try to get the tier 3 tower. Here's the leap. Cliff comes out. They've got the Reader. If they want Fleet, he's going to get caught and killed. He's got buyback. Snaking will have to do the same. He uses his for now. There it comes. 2 buybacks coming out on the side of VG Storm. They need to be careful on Complexity side. They still have Black Hole. Again, they haven't really used it this game. Now looking for Chessie. There's the Slithering Crush. He's taking a lot of damage. The Soul Rip keeping him alive. There's the Phantasm also will get him out. It's a lot of damage being dealt. He's going to regen up. He actually gets the cheese. Now the Refresher Shard. BKB Black Hole. They've got Ryoya. The Ice Blast coming in. This could be huge. They need this kill. He's hexed up. He's not dead yet. There's the Nightmare saving him for now. Now forced away the Sleight of Fist. He'll remnant into the well. He stays alive. Ritsu. He might be next. They refresh. Another Phantasm coming in for Chessie. They're looking for more. They're going to get off the stun. They're going to take down Snake King. He used the Refresher Shard, but died right after. And maybe VG Gaming Storm, it looks like they might fall here. Now they've got another stun coming in. Ritsu on the run. 3 seconds. He'll fall. He has to buy back the Rax top lane. Done. Complexity finally break the base. Can they find more? BKB will go for Chessie. Looking for Flea. Looking for a dieback. Now Ritsu has to pop his own BKB. They're trying to man fight this. They will get what looks to be mega creeps now for Complexity. They have to buy back and move, but they're going to back away. And Kyle needs to get himself out. He's got the Reincarnation ready to go. The 200 CD still up and ready. At this point, he might use it in just a moment. Ice Blast sailing in Ryoya. He has yet to die. Buyback status-wise, he's the only one of this Radiant team with it. And now you can back up and play safe if you're Complexity. You will lose Kyle. You will lose the gem, or at least one of them. But he has buyback ready. And this is giant. Oh, what a fight from Complexity. 23k advantage now. Mega creeps. They are 2 sets of racks ahead. And the more important thing is they forced out the Ritsu buyback. They forced out every buyback other than the Ember Spirit. He is the only one, and he has to do some serious work. He's about to buy another Rapier. Maybe he buys a 3rd Rapier here even. He will. He has 3 Rapiers. Is he going to put the Blink and the Lincolns away? He'll put the bots away for now. The amount of damage he does is about to be insane. Plus 1,000 for this Ember Spirit from Ryoya. You're going to see if he gets a crit, they're going to almost all of them might get one shot. Maybe not Limp and Chessie, but they will take at least a severe amount of damage with one Sleight of Fist if a crit comes out. And I am frightened for Complexity, but super excited to see what happens. This will help deal with Megas. It's going to make things a lot easier than you might anticipate because of these Sleight of Fist, Battle Fury, Cleave crits. And Megas might not be as big of a deal as one would assume with Ryoya on the map. He has his bots. He has Lincoln Sphere and his backpack. I think he put the Aeon Disc on a courier or sold it somewhere else. I'm not even sure. I think he sold the Aeon Disc, actually. I'm pretty sure he did. So now he is extraordinarily vulnerable. If he dies once, the game essentially just ends. Really, if anybody dies once for VG Gaming Storm, it probably ends. But that was 65 minutes worth of Roshan, worth of Aegises and Refresher Shards and Shees getting used in that one fight alone to end the game, or almost end the game for Complexity. And now they've got a couple of Moon Shards up, or at least they should. Chessie, he's got one. He's working on another for his friend Limp. And buyback status, again, it remains to be an important topic. The only one that doesn't have it on the diary is going to be Moo, who just used it in that last engagement, although he didn't need to. But he does have it available as he's building, I believe, an Aeon Disc of his own. I think he actually has the recipe, I believe. Not sure. Maybe he's building something else like a... I think he's building an Aeon Disc. There it is. Okay, so yeah. Very good. We saw it against the Sven yesterday when he was playing Enigma. Now we're going to see it again. Moonlight Shadow will come. VG Gaming Storm snaking a little bit out in the open. Ryoya botsing away top, which is pretty important. Arrows are going to come through. It's going to hit onto Snake King. They're going to see him. He's forced away. Chaos Bolt will come out. So they're in Crush counter initiation. And now Snake King down for 100 seconds. And now this is 4 versus 5. 4 versus 5 defense here for Vici Gaming Storm. Roche is up, by the way. Aegis, Cheese, Refresher Shard still available. I don't know if you want this if you're Complexity. They don't have to take anything too crazy. Again, all it takes is 1 crit. He has actually Lincoln Sphere back up. He decided to put one of the rapiers away somewhere. I'm not sure where. So double rapier is pretty good, don't get me wrong, but he'll find this Chessie with the Sleight of Fist Searing Chains. Tier 4 is about to fall from the Illusions, 37 HP. 1 more auto attack would done the job. Chessie, Chaos Bull. Ghost Scepter in the meantime. Make sure they don't jump on him. Creeps continue to get pushed in. They're trying their best to defend the Ancient. Reality Rift, 3 seconds done. Phantasm will go. It's breaking off. The arrow hits and gets the kill. No buyback. Now 3 only alive for Vici Gaming Storm, and they're going to lose Flea next as well. It looks like good Slithering Crush. There's the Black Hole. Ryoya's in trouble. He's going to get caught. Do they have the damage? They're focusing on the throne. He's going to remnant away. He has to heal now. The Sleight of Fist doing some work, but not nearly enough. Complexity, it looks like they can do this. There's no more left at this point. They're going to take the throne down. They're going to win. They will move on to play up against Immortals in the grand finals of this best of 5 series. What a marathon of a game, ladies and gentlemen, and there's not much else to say other than that. Absolutely fantastic play overall. Really good stuff.